In this video related to Cardano blockchain, you would be interested to know why I am talking about Elon Musk. One of the person whom I follow in social media is Elon Musk. He is a person who changed the landscape of automotive and energy sector with Tesla and space sector with SpaceX. You would have also heard Charles Hoskinson admiring about SpaceX in many of his YouTube lives. Whenever I hear Elon in his interviews or Charles in his interviews and YouTube lives, I just want them to go on and on without ending the conversation. They both have vast amount of knowledge in their domain. Both of them communicate to public using social media. One another similarity which I have found between Charles and Elon is their way of thinking, which is based on first principles. Both of them has mentioned regarding first principle way of thinking in their interviews. What is this first principles? First principles are fundamental building blocks of an idea. They are the most indivisible parts which we know to be true and that we use to build more complex stuffs. It's the single most consistent factors among great thinkers. To explain the difference between conventional thinker and first principle thinker, let's take a case of apple tree. Conventional thinker think using seeds of apple we can grow apple tree anywhere and get delicious apple from it. Whereas first principle thinker knows that a tree has to be planted on good soil and in a place where climate is suited for its growth. Then only it will have strong and healthy roots which in turn will produce delicious fruits. First principle thinkers gather information through experience and cut the model into simple parts and then reorganize it again back. What are the benefits? There are several benefits from understanding an idea down to its fundamental components. Once you understand it, you can rearrange them, put other ideas together with them and come up with a more efficient product or an entirely new product. Another benefit is optimization. Studying each of the component in detail and verifying how to make it best will optimize it. Integration is another benefit where new knowledge can be added to your existing understanding and build your knowledge. Coming to Elon again, Elon Musk has given a wonderful example on first principles. In one of his interviews, he has given a wonderful example of battery pack. A conventional thinker will think battery packs are really expensive and that's just the way it always be. Because that's the way it was always been in the past. But that's pretty dumb. Because if you apply that to anything new, you would not be able to get to that new thing. That's something like nobody wants a car because horses are great and only grass is needed. If somebody thought like that, cars would never have been invented. Historically, battery costs were $600 per kilowatt hour. First principle thinkers will ask, what are the basic constituents in batteries? What is the spot market value of constituents like cobalt, nickel, aluminum, carbon, and some components of separation, etc. What if we buy in a London metal exchange and what each of them will cost? Oh, it costs just let's say $80 per kilowatt hour. So, once you identify way to arrange them into a battery, you can build a battery much cheaper than anyone think. Meanwhile, battery day of Tesla is coming in September and everyone is eagerly waiting for it. Coming back to Cardano. Charles and his team has gone back to drawing room and thought how to work on the first principles of blockchain to make it more efficient, scalable and interoperable. Cardano is built with really good principles. All the science, solution to problems has gone through peer review. Cardano project did many conferences, proper scientific papers, engaged with universities, etc. All engineering, they have implemented high assurance codes which will prevent events like hacking. Tesla and SpaceX which has a solid scientific team, is disrupting their industry with the innovations and strong foundation. Currently, Tesla is commanding a premium in share market compared to any other automakers. Investors in Tesla believe in its long-term vision of efficient and sustainable mode of transportation, energy transmission, etc. Cardano has maintained its position in blockchain industry in the past years, whereas many other projects failed. Those who believe in Cardano believe in its long-term vision of efficient, sustainable, and interoperable financial blockchain system. Investors of ADA know that they are backing one of the best scientific crypto which may change the entire landscape of blockchain. Can Cardano do to blockchain industry what Tesla has done to automotive industry? Can Cardano create wealth just like Tesla did to its shareholders? Only time will tell. Personally, I always back projects which have a strong jockey in the front and having a great team behind it. Please note that this is not a financial recommendation. Do your own research before investing. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.